A new Wall Street Journal poll indicates that Nikki Haley, the Republican candidate running in the Republican primary for president, would absolutely crush Joe Biden in a hypothetical one-on-one matchup.
Hey there guys, welcome to the channel. So earlier today, I did a video on Tucker Carlson and all the VP talk that's going on around him, which sort of got me running down a rabbit hole and thinking about who it could be and more important than that, who it should be, right? And obviously I'm not the only one. You know, there's some real wild, real crazy sounding, but maybe not so crazy seeming ideas out there. And one of the better ones that I found, one of the better videos I found is actually one from one of President Trump's own family members, Lara Trump. And she probably has a little bit better bead on what's going on and what's possible than the average talking head.
According to what you just said, who else is around? So what's your prediction? So you have Iowa, then New Hampshire a couple days later, and then like a week later. So you have South Carolina. Super Tuesday comes later. But those three, what are your predictions as to who wins? Tell us, but also who drops out.
Well, look, I think Nikki Haley has to be a little careful in South Carolina. That's her home state. Probably Donald Trump is going to win in South Carolina and Nikki Haley's going to come in second. You know, the interesting thing for me is obviously those three states. I believe Donald Trump will win all of those. But then you have to look down the line at the state of Florida. What happens when Ron DeSantis, if he is still around, doesn't win the state in which he is the actual governor right now? Don't forget that, ladies and gentlemen. Although he's out there campaigning around the country, he still is the governor in the state where we are right now, Eric, in the state of Florida. So what happens to Ron DeSantis? It's a very interesting time, but I do think after those three first states, Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, I do think you're going to see a lot of people dropping out because the truth is they can't run without money, and the money is going to stop coming in when it is completely obvious it's going to be Donald Trump.
A lot of people love Vivek Ramaswamy for supporting your father-in-law, even though he's running against him. He's clearly likes him, likes his policies. Let's talk a little VP real quick. But what are your thoughts on Vivek? I think Kristi Noem's name gets thrown around in that a little bit. And
I thought you were going to say
Lara,
Christie,
I just want to throw this out here again because I was the first to talk about this. It's never going to happen. But Trump, DeSantis, boom, close the door. It's over. They win.
There's a lot of talk about a lot of people. There's Trump Tucker Carlson talk. There's obviously Trump Vivek talk. I thought you were going to say Trump Chris Christie talk, which I said that you'd have a better chance of Joe Biden running with Donald Trump than Chris Christie at this point. No, I mean, I'm not here to break any news this evening. I know that'll be disappointing. But the good news, I think, on our side of the aisle, Eric, is we do have such a great slate of candidates. We have really good people on the Republican side, really strong people who are America First patriots. And I'm not just talking about the folks who are running, who are going on what I call the JV debate stage, but a whole host of great people in this party. You look on the other side of the aisle, who do they have over there? Man, the well is dry over there. They're tapped out.
Would you ever pick Nikki Haley? As a VP, would you ever do that?
Crazier things have happened.
Ooh,
I don't know. I would never say never with Donald J. Trump. Never say never.
You said that about Chris Christie. Almost. All right, Lara, really good having you again. Appreciate your time. Lara Trump, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you guys see that. And, I know that she didn't exactly spill the beans. She didn't even give a name exactly. And maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my own confirmation bias. I did a video yesterday where I said that my gut tells me that he's going to pick Nikki Haley. And I know that's insane. And I don't like it any more than a lot of you do. But polling actually shows that Haley can beat and pretty decisively beat Joe Biden in a general election. She polls well with women. She polls well on abortion, which has been literally the Achilles heel for Republicans for a long, long time. And now we have Lara Trump very diplomatically saying about a Trump-Haley ticket, crazier things have happened with a certain look in her eyes. I know that might be my own confirmation bias. You guys probably think I'm nuts. Let me know in the comments if you do, or if you what you think of it. But I'm feeling more every day, and we'll see what happens in these early primaries. But it feels like it's going to be Nikki Haley, which you guys know I don't love. I am not a Nikki Haley person at all. But I can come around, and I think so can Trump. He's already hired her once, and everybody was happy with her performance as UN ambassador. And if Kamala can become vice president after literally looking Joe dead in the eye on national TV and calling him a racist, and so can Nikki Haley. Anyway, guys, that's all I got on this topic. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you haven't already, help us to continue to grow. Really do appreciate the support, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. And we'll see you in the next one.